Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese snacks and treats. Today, I am so pleased to say that we have our third box of the month from Japan Candy Box. I'm not actually naming which box it is because I don't know which one it is. At this point, you already do, just because, it is the title of the video. But yeah, there are actually 3 different boxes that this could be. I suspect this is most likely actually our September box, because that one hasn't arrived. There is, however, always the chance that this is our October box. But also, if you've been with the channel for a while, you might know this. If you're new, first of all, hi, welcome, thank you for joining. But when everything started kind of happening with the tariffs in the US, Japan Candy Box had to move their warehouse, and to my knowledge, no one has received their May box yet. I did receive an email saying that those will be coming. I don't really know any more than that, just that they're going to be sending them out, apparently. Whenever that arrives, of course, we're very excited. We will open that up and dive right in. For the meantime, we have our mystery box. So we're going to crack in here. We're going to find out which one it is that we have, what the theme is, and just what they sent us. I'm always so curious. Unlike our other boxes, Japan Candy Box almost never gives any sort of hints or information early. They really don't. You can kind of guess based off of the time of year. October is usually Halloween themed. December is usually Christmas. January, most of the boxes, it's something related to New Year's, and then there's cherry blossom viewing. But all the rest of the months are pretty fair game, and you really don't know what you're going to get until you get in here, which is kind of part of the fun, I think, with Japan Candy Boxes. Really pretty interesting to see what they come up with. So I am really excited to crack in here and see what we've got. So let's get in here. And yes, I did remove the shipping labels. Okay. Oh! This is our October box. Wow. Okay. Spooky Snack Attack. So it is Halloween related. I'm very excited. Halloween is my favorite holiday. So we have, of course, our little pamphlet. Japan Candy Box doesn't do a custom sheet, but their pamphlet is just the one sheet, which opens up really beautifully. I am super excited for this. Okay. So they have, of course, included a note which explains part of why they're not using their normal boxes. But I mean, honestly, the snacks are coming. That's the most important part, right? So our first snack, this is Tohato Bokon Habanero Potato Green Snacks. That is a bit of a mouthful to read. Sounds very spicy. It's going to be interesting. I'm very curious about that. Ooh. So this is, they're calling this Black Milky Cola Candy. This is going to be very interesting. So milky candy, the name really does say it. It has a strange milky effect that is very unusual, very unique to these candies. Having that mixed with cola, I think, is going to be interesting. I'm very curious about that. That's going to be fun. They're calling this Tasty Secret. I think I recognize the packaging, so I'll have to look into this a bit. Like I said, they're just calling this Tasty Secret, but the packaging seems very familiar for a Batsu gum game. So, if that's the case, I do think it's better to disclose that it's a Batsu game, but at least they're saying things like, best eaten when you're in the mood for something different and don't mind a little mystery, and that is directly from. Ooh. Okay, so they have apparently. This is apparently one of two. Oh. I'm pretty sure I know which one this is. So apparently there are two different chocolates that they have. One of them is mushroom or bamboo. You get the mushroom. This is Kinoko no Yama chocolate biscuits. These look really fun. They're very cute. And yes, I'm going to rearrange everything at the end to make it more visible. Okay. I'm going to set this to the side because I think I know what it is, but I want to kind of eliminate some of the other options before to make sure that I've got it right. So we have Halloween Potato Umashio potato ring snacks. Some of these snacks have huge names. We have tried these, I believe, before, so I'll double check. If we haven't tried them in the last year or so, we might. But these potato ring snacks, we've tried a couple different flavors, I believe, and they're really pretty good. They're pretty fun. If you have the chance to try, I would definitely recommend. Okay. So here we have Halloween Pokemon Choco Corn Puff Snacks. Again, some of these have such long names. But we've had a lot of snacks like these before, and they've been really pretty good. I'm sure these are going to be great. Okay. We have, these are Sakeru Halloween Apple Gummies. Okay. And to go along with those, we have Halloween Caillou Grape Gummies. My camera is not going to focus very well. The packaging on this is very cute. I love the little ghosties. Okay. So this one is Country Ma'am Vanilla and Pumpkin Tart Halloween Cookies. I'm very curious about that. Sometimes it really is pumpkin, and sometimes it's pumpkin shaped. And then finally, last but certainly not least, so oftentimes Japan Candy Box will include a Kit Kat. So this one's Kit Kat is apple pie chocolate. Should be pretty good. All right, I'm going to take a minute and rearrange these. I love getting to explore all of these things, and I'm very excited. I think some of these look like they're going to be really good. Honestly, I get excited every time we get a new box, and I feel like we get amazing stuff all the time. And I'm just always so excited to get to try these things. Hopefully you can see everything. I have no idea how the people who do these for the websites do it. But yeah, this is everything from our Japan Candy Box for October of 2025. So I'm going to go through, see what we're going to try, see what we're not. We're not quite finished with Soccer Co. So we won't start taste testing these until we get finished with the Soccer Co. box. But once we do, we will of course dive straight into these. I do have to note, I believe Tokyo Treat is close. I think we're going to get that in the next day or two. So when that arrives, of course, we will pause all taste testing to unbox that, but we won't taste test anything from Tokyo Treat until we have finished taste testing everything from Japan candy box. I am super excited. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I am really, really excited to get to share all of this with all of you. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, as always, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.